yeah, I try to keep this episode to about 45 minutes to an hour, guys. Well, just so I don't bore you. I know you guys probably ain't bored, but it's a case of well, just it takes a. It just I don't want it to take us off schedule. That's the thing, guys. I don't want it to take us off schedule. Um, trying to. I mean, I may do it at the end if we get a bit of time, guys. That's the thing. If we get a bit of time at the end, then I will look it up for you guys. But I think that's that for that. I think for now, in case we come back to it at the end. So I think we're gonna move on, guys, just so we don't blare time on. Radio. So our first match of the night, it was Raw Tag Team Champion Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. And as you probably gathered, folks, yes, Raw Tag Team Champion Jeff Hardy defeated Sheamus in, I believe, what was incredible. Wasn't much of a long match as such, but it's quite one heck of a match, I must say, guys. It was pretty damn good and a great win for Jeff Hardy. I think he managed to perform well. Bit of a funny side to some people, some of you guys that might find it a bit funny how it happened, and some of you guys may not find it funny, but either way, I respect either way of your sense of humor in that fact, guys. But in my case, in my eyes, I find it a little bit funny the way how Cesaro was going to try and distract Jeff Hardy in his match against Sheamus, and well, Matt Hardy managed to get up on the apron and knock off Cesaro, and then Jeff managed to try to go for the twist of fate on Sheamus. Sheamus pushes then Jeff into Matt Hardy, and Sheamus was just going to go for a bro kick. Jeff Hardy gets out of the way and executes perfectly against none other than Matt Hardy, his brother, which in some sort of cases was pretty funny, just the way how I think Matt Hardy just was not expecting that bro kick to hit him, but in all cases it did hit him, and well, there's not a lot he could have done about it, but it was pretty funny, guys. I must admit, in my eyes, it was a little bit funny, but yeah. So that was that match of the night, guys. So well, as I said, there's quite a bit of a rivalry going on between Raw Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, and Cesaro and Sheamus. Of course, Cesaro and Sheamus get their next opportunity again. I think must be the second or third time at the Raw Tag Team Championships. At Extreme Rules, I do believe. Yeah, I think it's at Extreme Rules. The two teams will be facing off once again. I think it's either the rematch or it's the third match. I can't remember, guys, exactly. But that one should be... If I'm honest, guys, I think it's probably their second match, because I think, well, the Hardy Boys defended it at Payback, which was, I think, about a couple of weeks ago or something like that, guys. But that was a great match as well. But yeah, as I said, Jeff Hardy managed to end the match, well, in tonight's match against Sheamus, with an incredible twist of fate after that distraction happened. And then he could have just went for the pin then, but he knew it wouldn't have been enough. He wanted to make it a spectacular match to end off on a good one, and well, perform the Swanton Bomb in incredible fashion, gets the 3 count, and of course gets the win, guys, that is. So yeah, the Hardy Boys are always have been on a roll throughout WWE. So of course, in fairness, there's no really match for them against Cesaro and Sheamus. So yeah, guys. So yeah, that's that match. Slowly moving on again, to the next part of the night. It was, I think, if you could call it, the rematch on Monday Night Raw between Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks, and well, incredible match. Both of them divas put on. I think last week, Sasha Banks got the win over Alicia Fox, but you would probably think the same, folks, for this week. But nah. This week, folks, it says here, Alicia Fox defeated Sasha Banks. An incredible win that it was, guys. and in an incredible fashion, Alicia Fox managed to win the match with that incredible scissors kick to the back of the head of Sasha Banks, and that just took Sasha Banks straight out of the match. But incredible match that was, folks, between Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox, and a very possibility a rivalry could be happening, could be outbreaking right there, guys. Very possibility that could happen. But yeah, there's that one as well, folks. So well, slowly moving on again. Sorry, guys, I don't really mean to rush these as such, but it's just, it's trying to fit it all in, tell you a bit about each part of each night. Just trying to fit it all in for you guys, to between 45 minutes to an hour. And trying to make it more interesting for you guys as I possibly can. So the next part of the night, it was The Miz versus Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose. And believe it or not, guys, it was The Miz defeated Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose. But I think there was some sort of reason how he managed to get a win over Ambrose, get a win over Dean Ambrose. I think it was something that The Miz did. I can't remember exactly, but of course, I forgot to tell you, it was The Miz defeated Dean Ambrose via disqualification. So yeah, I think, that was it, guys. I think I slightly remember that I think The Miz tried to go for a low blow when the referee wasn't looking on Dean Ambrose, but Dean Ambrose was he wasn't having any of that. So just as The Miz was trying to go for a low blow on Ambrose, Ambrose then managed to counter it. Stop it, guys, basically. And then, then that was that. But as soon as I think Dean Ambrose got up and The Miz got up, and the referee was not bird's eye view, but full view on both of the competitors, on Dean Ambrose and The Miz. And for some reason Dean Ambrose just felt going for a low blow, so he just kicked The Miz straight in the nuts. Yeah, that's the way how I like to put it, folks. Kicked him straight in the nuts, and the referee wasn't having any of that, as you probably guys know what the referees are like. And disqualified Dean Ambrose, and that is how The Miz got himself a win. Well, not by pinfall exactly, guys, by disqualification over Dean Ambrose. But apart from that, guys, it was still quite a good match that they both put on. Not much more I can say about their match as such, but just another great match on Monday Night Raw, folks. So yeah, moving on again. The next part of the night, folks, it was Bayley was confronted by Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, and what I remember of, guys, they was both talking to each other about what they do in rivalries and that. Basically, I think it's probably like Alexa Bliss was trying to I think she was more or less trying to mock. I think lately she's been mocking Bayley's family, and Bayley just doesn't want to have any of it. So I think Bayley just out of nowhere, just started attacking Alexa Bliss, and Alexa Bliss managed to get control over the brawl. She managed to, I think, take control of the brawl. Because obviously they got an upcoming Extreme Rules match, possibly, for Bayley to get herself a Raw Women's Championship rematch against Alexa Bliss. So yeah, that's basically what I think she had to do. So yeah, that's basically what about that one as I can think about, guys. In fairness, so what I can think about for for this one. oops. So yeah, basically, yeah, Bayley confronts Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. Talk about that she wants her rematch, and that well, you know, that she believes that she can beat Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship and reclaim her rightful, well, championship, Raw Women's Championship. And also Alexa Bliss on that night, because obviously an Extreme Rules match coming up for them both, I think next month. And Alexa Bliss likes to kick things off a little bit more extreme, and on that same confrontation on the same night, gets a kendo stick from underneath the ring and just starts hitting and just completely whacking the hell out of Bayley. So that's basically what's been going on in that part of the night on that rivalry, folks. So yeah, moving on. Of course, the next part of the night, it was WWE Cruiserweight Champion Neville and TJP versus Austin Aries and Gentleman Jack Gallagher. And as you probably gathered, folks, WWE Cruiserweight Champion Neville and TJP defeated Austin Aries and Gentleman Jack Gallagher in what looked to be an incredible tag team match and tag team encounter. There's been a bit of a rivalry, as you know, going on lately between WWE Cruiserweight Champion Neville and TJP, and Austin Aries and Jack Gallagher, but it's mainly been going on between Neville and TJP and Austin Aries. But of course, well, being a hero as trying to possibly be, Gentleman Jack Gallagher decided to get involved in the rivalry and try and help out Austin Aries as to well, add up the numbers in sort of well, competitors and the numbers, basically, guys, where you've got Neville and TJP, where there's two, and of course you've got Austin Aries, that was just one. And of course now Jack Gallagher entering the rivalry, it now makes it a little bit more easier for Austin Aries to get sort of hopefully less ambushed by Neville and TJP. So yeah, that's all I can think about for that one, guys. The update on that one for you guys is, you know, Neville and TJP defeats Austin Aries and Gentleman Jack Gallagher. If you do find that match interesting, guys, or if you have already seen it, do check it out at WWE.com or of course YouTube, as I like to do. So yeah, there's that one for you guys. So anyway, slowly moving on again, guys, to the next part of the night. There was a match, folks, between the big dog Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor, and this one will surprise you guys, as you would probably think a certain one who you would think that would win. But no, guys, out of complete domination, in a sort of way speaking, Roman Reigns, the big dog, defeats Finn Balor in an incredible one-on-one match. Pretty interesting match it was, guys. You know, so many times, I think 2 times or 1 time, Finn Balor was trying to go for, I think, what they call the shotgun drop kick into the corner. But Roman Reigns managed to counter it. I think, yeah, with a Superman punch. I think the first Superman punch to enter the match. I think many times he tried going for the spear, but Finn Balor managed to counter it, I think, with a what they like to call sling blade. But then eventually Finn Balor managed to execute perfectly with the shotgun dropkick to the corner against Roman Reigns. Then of course set him up for the coup de grace. Goes up to the top rope. Of course, he was being battered and very badly injured by Roman Reigns during the match. Holding himself up, trying to get up to the top rope to perform the coup de grace. But then he takes too long, gives Roman Reigns an opportunity, literally sweeps him off the top rope, and then Reigns goes into the corner, setting up for the spear, and then Balor gets up, and then boom, there goes Roman Reigns straight to Finn Balor with the spear, and of course not a lot of people kicks out of the spear, and that was it, 1, 2, and 3. He defeats Finn Balor, knocks off Finn Balor, and continues to climb the rankings in the WWE. So well done to Roman Reigns, but a incredible match that was between Roman Reigns, like a rematch between Roman Reigns and Finn Balor. Of course, they're both even now because of, well, I think when Finn Balor made his debut on Raw, he actually faced Roman Reigns, the big dog, and managed to defeat Roman Reigns and knock him off. So I think there's a bit of retribution, a bit of payback for Roman Reigns against Finn Balor for that incredible win. So yeah, great match right there, guys. So anyway, moving on, guys. And also another part of the night. Up next of the part of the night. For some reason, guys, I don't know why, I can't say anything about this, but all I can say is that it says Goldust attacked R-Truth. And as you all you guys should know in WWE, that them two was a tag team which was called the Golden Truth. And for some reason, I don't think we're going to find out until next week on Raw to find out why Goldust attacked his best friend and his best partner, R-Truth. For some reason, I just don't know, guys. But I hope we get some answers for that soon, because I'm really confused. I was a little bit upset for some reason because they were going so well. I mean, they wasn't winning as much as matches as they would like to win, but I know they badly probably wanted to become Raw Tag Team Champions, but that would have come sooner rather than later. Surely if they kept getting some wins and that. Sorry guys, excuse me. It's been a long day, as I've probably told you. So yeah, anyway, that's that part of the night. But I hope we do get. I'm sure to fill you in about that. Hopefully, come next Friday's episode of Jamie's WWE Talk Show, which will obviously be episode 3. So there's that part of the night. Hopefully, get some info on that for you guys next week. So slowly moving on. Then there was a match between Big Cass versus Titus O'Neil. An incredible match right there, folks, where you saw Big Cass defeat Titus O'Neil. An incredible match. I don't know if there's much of a rivalry going on there at the moment, guys, between between Big Cass, Titus O'Neil, perhaps Enzo Amore and Apollo Crews. I don't really know. I mean, I don't think there's actually like a rivalry going on between them four, but there's something going on, some sort of weird, like apparently called the Titus brand, that Titus O'Neil is apparently saying to everybody, apparently saying to Apollo Crews, and apparently Apollo Crews is on his side for some reason. And at the end of every match that Apollo Crews competes in for the last couple of weeks, he's been. Apparently, Titus O'Neil keeps on doing selfies for some reason after the match. Whether, mainly if he's won, I think, folks. But yeah, I don't really get the idea about what he's trying to do there or prove. But yeah, that's that part of the night, guys. Pretty interesting, if you don't mind me saying, guys. But anyway, moving on, guys. From that, so the next part of the night, it was. If I'm right, I think this may have been the main event. I think, guys. It was Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt, and out of nowhere, guys, Seth Rollins manages to defeat Bray Wyatt via disqualification, and I think that was. I think I've studied this match quite a lot within the week. It was the reason Seth Rollins managed to win was because he viciously got attacked by none other than Samoa Joe, which came out anywhere. He came out of anywhere within the crowd. He did a top rope move to Bray Wyatt while he was outside of the ring, and he just keeps on beating down. Well, after he's done it, actually, he doesn't beat him down. Sorry, guys. and out of nowhere Samoa Joe comes charging out from the barricade, and just literally viciously attacks Seth Rollins. So I don't know what's going to go on about that, guys, but as you can see, Seth Rollins manages to defeat Bray Wyatt via disqualification, but still a good win for Seth Rollins because at least he didn't have to pin Bray Wyatt probably as much as he wanted to. But nonetheless, it was still a great match, and I suppose it was a great main event match as well, guys. So that's not much more I can think about telling you about that, as obviously I told you a lot more earlier on in the episode that that's been going about the Fatal 5-Way match, the first ever Fatal 5-Way match. But anyway, moving on, guys. See what is next. I think that was the main event, and I think that was that is it for this week's WWE Monday Night Raw show results. So yeah, that is So yeah, it's pretty interesting what happened on Raw this past week. Pretty interesting, nevertheless. Slightly moving on again now, guys. To of course, if you have any questions about the Raw results, please do drop them down below in the comments section. If you don't mind, guys. So moving on next would be to SmackDown Live. Hopefully we can. I'm on the WWE website now, so hopefully we can get straight to the SmackDown Live results, and and tell you the results, guys. So let's go down to SmackDown Live. Here we are. And hopefully it lets us get to the results. Otherwise, we're gonna have to come off this, sorry guys, and then go into Google and then type in the date, and just be a big kerfuffle. But hopefully, we didn't have any trouble apart from Raw last week for the first episode. So hopefully, this week it will be no different, guys. Yep. So here we go. That's good. So yeah, we can go straight onto the results, and then tell you guys what happened this past week on SmackDown Live. Just wait for it to load up, guys. Just to say, guys, if you are enjoying these Jamie's WWE talk show episodes, please do show your support, and please do let me know in the comments that you have down below. Please, guys, if you would like to, because I really do appreciate like the feedback I get from you guys. Really helps my channel, and it's nice to hear from you guys, knowing that you guys are watching my videos and and enjoying them. But yeah, anyway, guys. So here we are. It says WWE SmackDown Live results May 16th, 2017. It says Orton and Mahal jockey for position heading into WWE Backlash. So that seems pretty interesting. And it says here Tuesday, May 16th, and I cannot begin to pronounce that arena, guys, but it is definitely in Manchester, apparently. Whether that's so, I don't think there is a Manchester. I don't think there is a Manchester of America. I don't know why I'm thinking that, guys, but I just feel like I've heard it from somewhere. But yeah, I suppose maybe they are still over here in England for the tour where I thought it was over, guys. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I honestly don't know, guys. I haven't really near enough been bothered to search it up, if I'm honest with you guys. But yeah, anyway, so let's get on with SmackDown Live results then. So to start the show, we saw Kevin Owens hosted the highlight reel. So yeah, that was. I don't think I've actually seen that video yet, guys, to tell you much about it. But it's there in black and white. Yep, Kevin Owens hosted the highlight reel. When of course, if you know the highlight reel like I do, It's meant to be Chris Jericho. Y2J actually hosts the highlight reel because that's his show. But I don't know what's happening there, guys, as such. But yeah, that's that kickoff SmackDown Live. Next up, we saw a match, and an incredible match, I must say myself, guys, between the number one contender to the WWE Championship, Jinder Mahal, versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. And of course, if this will shock you guys, Jinder Mahal defeats AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, and in an incredible match. Of course, I think it's because he got distracted. I think, guys, if I'm right, he got distracted by what they called the Sign Brothers of Jinder Mahal. Apparently, is what they're called or something like that. And that's how, I think that's how, if I remember correctly, that's how AJ Styles lost the match. Because as you guys as well as I know, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, never ever really often loses a match. I mean, that is why he's called the phenomenal one. And of course, he's won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, so there's no way he can necessarily often lose a match. But yeah, well, there you have it. You know, Jinder Mahal manages to defeat AJ Styles in incredible fashion. Of course, Jinder Mahal this upcoming Sunday for WWE Backlash. Of course, it is this Sunday. We'll be having WWE Backlash, so we'll be looking forward to that, guys. Of course, I will be covering that as well, so don't you worry about them results, guys. Yeah, so this Sunday at WWE Backlash, we will be seeing the WWE Championship match between the number one contender, Jinder Mahal, versus the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton. And of course, that should be an incredible match to look forward to as well, guys. Also, we're going to be seeing the WWE United States Championship match between the WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens, versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. So, cannot wait for that match either, guys. I may do some predictions for my channel, guys, on this upcoming WWE Backlash pay-per-view. I'll have a think about that, guys. I may do. But so I'm not going to tell you my predictions now, just in case I do it and I end up spoiling it in this video. So I'm just going to leave it as that, guys, for now. So if I do the predictions, you'll be sure to hear them in that video, guys. But anyway, so there's that match, guys. So I think we'll slowly move on to the next part of the show. Then we saw an incredible tag team match between Brazingo versus the Colons, and out of nowhere, continuing their momentum, heading into their WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match. Brazingo defeats the Colons in incredible fashion, so that'd be really handy for momentum going into their match, tag team match for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships at WWE Backlash coming this Sunday, guys. So yeah, great match there, guys. Moving on. Then we saw the incredible the contract. It says here, folks, the contract was signed for the 6 women tag team match at WWE Backlash. So yeah, it looks to be that there's going to be, I think perhaps must or might be the first ever WWE 6 women tag team match. It's going to be the team of Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and the WWE SmackDown Live Women's Champion Naomi versus the fabulous Carmella, Tamina, and Natalia, I do believe, folks. So that should be an incredible six women tag team match to look forward to at WWE Backlash. So yeah, there's that, guys. There's not much more I can think about to say about that as such. Then we saw an incredible one-on-one match between Carmella versus the WWE SmackDown Live Women's Champion Naomi. An incredible match right there because Carmella defeats Naomi in incredible fashion, and it was I think it was one heck of a credible match actually, folks. I think mainly Naomi got distracted. I think that's the reason why she lost. Because when you think about it, Naomi being the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, she shouldn't really be losing as such. But another great match right there, folks. None of this. Moving on. And I think, guys, this was the main event on SmackDown, if I'm right. It was the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton, versus the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. And surprisingly, as we always know, guys, the Viper, Randy Orton, defeats the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin in incredible fashion. And catches him, I think, out of nowhere, if I remember, guys, with an RKO. It was incredible. It was really, really quite funny because Baron Corbin, I think, was not expecting that at all. I mean, everyone knows that they can expect an RKO from Randy Orton in a match against him, guys. But you just don't know when he's gonna strike. You just don't know, guys, when he's gonna strike. It's just incredible how fast Randy Orton can execute that RKO. Without them knowing, guys. But yeah, that should be a match should be looking forward to this Sunday at WWE Backlash. Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So that should be good to look forward to, folks. Slowly moving on, and I think, guys, if I'm right, that was the main event. Yep. So there you have it. The SmackDown Live results for you guys this episode, folks, for you. So yeah, that one. So we've got 2 shows out of the way now, 2 show results out of the way for you guys. I'm trying to speed it up a little bit, not too fast, but trying to do it at a certain pace that I can to to keep you guys interested, and I'm sorry if you guys think that I'm sort of losing it a little bit. I am, and I'm not. Since I feel a bit tired right now, but I'm still trying to keep on pressing. That's why I can't think of much more things to say on certain matches. Please do forgive me, guys. I'm honestly doing my best. I was trying to do this earlier, but I had some stuff to do. To film this episode for you guys. But don't worry about it, guys. It's not your fault. It's my fault. But we just have to get by with what we got right now. And I can always fit some more in, perhaps another little episode, a mini episode for you guys. But yeah. Anyway, so moving on next. So we'll go to 205 live, and then we should go to NXT, and then that's when we should end the episode, obviously, because that's when we will be ending the episode, because we haven't got a pay-per-view to cover just yet until next week, guys. So we'll go to 205 live. It shouldn't take too long, guys, just to say. So I'm trying not to bore you. It shouldn't take too long because you only get about 2 to 3 matches on 205 live and 2 to 3 matches on NXT. So this should be over perhaps in a couple of minutes, folks. Because I love doing this for you guys. I'm trying to keep this going as possible, as much as I can. Just trying not to let it lag on too much. So anyway, let's go to it, guys. So let's go to results. I haven't seen the 205 live results, if I'm honest with you guys, so this should be pretty exciting to myself as it is to you guys. But yeah, I really hope you guys are enjoying this episode. I'm doing the best I can right now. Just trying to stay with it. I promise. I know it's not very professional of me. I do my best, guys. But yeah, I'm doing my best that I can. But yeah. Anyway, guys, so it says here, WWE 205 live results, May 16th, 2017. And it says, did TJP successfully take out Austin Aries? So, did he indeed, folks? We shall find out from here. It says Tuesday, May 16th. And the first part of the night, the first match, it was a one-on-one match. It was Noma Dar versus Gran Maltarik, something like that, guys. And as you'll probably gather, folks, Noma Dar defeats Grand Mentolik in incredible fashion, and very high-flying offense matchup, if you don't mind me saying, guys. I really quite like that. I really quite like Grand Meteorica. I think he's a pretty damn good athlete. He does some incredible high-flying moves that I've never seen before. But yeah, one heck of another incredible athlete, if you don't mind saying myself. So yeah, great match there, guys. Slowly moving on. Then, for some reason, Drew Golak attacked Mustafa Ali for some reason that I don't think we know much about yet. I think they possibly got some sort of rivalry going on. So, be interesting to find out what's going to happen between them two guys next week on SmackDown Live. Well, sorry guys, on 205 Live. But yeah, there's that, guys. I'm hoping we get a bit more information on that very, very soon. And I believe this is probably the main event that was on 205 Live. It was AA Austin Aries versus TJP, and out of nowhere, Austin Aries manages to defeat TJP, as how good Austin Aries is, which give him total full respect to Austin Aries, incredible athlete, and yeah, he manages to get an incredible win over TJP, so that should be very handy for him, because I think, as I said, there's been going on quite a rivalry lately between TJP, Neville, who is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, and of course the King of the Cruiserweights, as he declares himself as, and of course on Austin Aries' side, the gentleman Jack Gallagher. So yeah, pretty, and as of course I won't say much about it because, as you know, guys, about that rivalry, as I told you on Monday Night Raw. But yeah, I think what was meant to happen on 205 Live, Neville really wanted TJP to literally take out Austin Aries once and for all, but obviously Austin Aries manages to come back from it, and quite frankly turns the tables, which is pretty damn good. And I'm pretty sure TJP and Neville did not like that one little bit. But slowly moving on, guys. And that is that for 205 Live. So we shall now finish the episode, this week's episode, off with some NXT results, guys. Sorry, guys. So yeah, let's get on to the NXT results. This past Wednesday night's results, if I'm correct, guys. Just wait for this to load up. Of course, as well, don't forget, guys, there's NXT TakeOver Chicago, I do believe I think it's coming this Saturday, folks, possibly. I do believe. Right, this is going to be a bit of a problem because apparently it's talking about the thing right here, but we don't want to know about. We want to know about NXT. So I think the best way to do it is go through Google, which is going to be a bit of a pain. But it'll be one way of doing it, folks, which is a bit of a cock up right now, but not to worry. We will get through it, guys. So yeah, we'll go to my trusty calendar, and we shall look at this past Wednesday. So Wednesday was the 17th. So we should go to Google and type in WNXT May. What was it, guys? Sorry, guys. I just completely forgot that again. Yes, the 17th. Sorry, guys. I really am sorry. So we go to Google. Sorry, guys. I'm just really trying to stay with it right now, guys. For you guys. So go to type in WWE NXT May 17th, and then 2017, and then we shall look at the results for you guys. Here we are. This is it, guys. So here are this past week's on Wednesday night NXT results. Just wait for it to load up, guys. Yeah, what I do know about NXT, guys, has been quite the rivalry lately between the NXT champion Bobby Roode and Hideo Itami, as I think Hideo Itami recently made his return to NXT, or I think that is right. I think I'm right there, guys. But anyway, we'll get onto that when it comes onto the match. So yeah, it says right here, folks. It says NXT results May 17th, 2017. It says right here, Itami puts Roode to sleep before Takeover Chicago. So that seems like a pretty good insight right there, folks, in what the night was about. Then it says here, Wednesday, May 17th. And of course, it kicked off the night with an incredible one-on-one match between Drew McIntyre versus Sean Moultrie, something like that, guys. I honestly don't know how to pronounce some of these superstars, some of these wrestling names, because of them. They're quite so hard to pronounce. Quite some of them are. But yeah, as we've gathered, folks, Drew McIntyre defeated Sean Moultrie in incredible fashion. Sorry, guys, if I keep saying that word, but yeah, defeat him in incredible fashion. Defeat him in a really good way, as it's meant to be done. So yeah, great match, folks, right there. So Drew manages to knock off Sean. So yeah, that's a great match, folks, right there. So yeah, slowly moving on, because I can't think of much to talk about that match, as I don't really know much about the match as such, folks. Then it says here, guys, the next match, it is Eric Young versus Roderick Strong is on for TakeOver Chicago. So I do believe that match is obviously going to be taking place at TakeOver Chicago. I do believe that that's what it means, because it is on for TakeOver Chicago. So, well, there's that match, I suppose, to look forward to, guys. Moving on. Where are we? Sorry, guys. And this is something here about Asuka proves to be a tough interview. Or something like that. I don't know what that means, guys. I'm just sort of reading it basically off from here. To help me out with the results. I'm not entirely sure what that means, folks, if I'm honest with you. So I'll let you guys figure that out for yourselves if you want to know about whatever that for some reason means. I'll look into it, and I'll probably mention it on my next videos, perhaps, guys, or maybe next week if I remember for the next episode. But yeah, I don't really get what that means exactly, folks. But so yeah, so we shall slowly move on from there. And in the next part of the night, it was Sonya Deville versus Lacey Evans. Pretty damn cool match right there, I think, folks. I haven't seen the match, but Sonya Deville defeated Lacey Evans in incredible style and fashion. So I don't know much about that match as such, guys, either. So we shall move on from there. Then we saw an incredible match between Cassius Ohno versus Andrea Cel Almas. An incredible win where Cassius Ohno defeated Andrea Cel Almas in incredible fashion, folks. As again, I don't know much about that match, as which would be handy for me to know much about it. So we shall move on from that, guys. If you want to check it out, please do check it out at WWE.com. And then obviously, as we was talking about it, guys, sorry about that, guys. That was just my phone. I didn't realize about that. Sorry, guys. I do apologize for that. And it says, sorry, guys. It's totally put me off. Anyway, back to this, guys. Sorry about that. As we was talking about before, we got the NXT results up. It says here, Hideo Itami puts Bobby Roode to sleep. And I suppose that refers to, as it says, before, obviously looking at the NXT results, that former NXT, I think, champion Hideo Itami puts Bobby Roode asleep, which is obviously the current NXT champion. So it'll be interesting NXT TakeOver Chicago to see whether Hideo Itami can win the NXT Championship off Bobby Roode and defeat Bobby Roode, or will Bobby Roode claim another victory over another superstar, such as Hideo Itami, and continue his NXT Championship title reign. So that'd be interesting to find out what the results are of that exactly, guys, at TakeOver Chicago, NXT TakeOver Chicago. So there's not much I can think about to say much more about that one, guys, so we shall slowly move on again once and for all for that. And yep, that is the end of NXT results as well, guys. So that brings us to this week's, I should just put this down, folks. That brings us to that brings us to the end of this week's episode number 2 for Jamie's WWE Talk Show, episode 2. I'm really sorry, guys, if you probably found it boring. I mean, you may have not found it boring. I was sort of, obviously awake at the start of this episode. It's just I slowly get a bit, because it's coming to like quite the evening now, guys. That it is. I was hoping to try and get this done a lot earlier. Of course, the timing's not too bad as such, guys. But yeah. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode 2. I shall be popping this after obviously I've uploaded it. I shall be popping it straight into Jamie's WWE Talk Show playlist. So we should have 2 episodes there now, guys. So we're getting quite on a roll. It'll be episode 2, series 1. So I hope you guys will be looking forward to obviously watching that. And of course, as I said, if you have not seen the first episode of Jamie's WWE Talk Show, then please do check it out in the series playlist. So yeah, as I was saying, guys, before I did this video, before I did the results, I've been alright, guys. As I like to say, same old. Just a quick thing to say, some shout outs to some of the other YouTubers if they take your take your mind, sound interesting, that you guys think that it sounds interesting. I want to do some shouts out to Gem237, which is incredible. He does incredible gaming videos, and he's also my best mate in the world. And he also does in his second channel, which is Gem237, does retro gaming. So please do check out his 2 channels there, guys. He does incredible videos. And please do subscribe to him if you would, guys. Also shout out to my other best mate, William Beanie. Please do look him up on YouTube. Please do subscribe to him. He has some videos on there, and hopefully he probably would make some upcoming future YouTube videos if possible. Of course, I try and nag him every now and again to try and make some new ones, because I love to see what sort of content he brings to YouTube and on his channel. Also, please do subscribe to my other mate, Sam Slaughter. Please do subscribe to him. I think he hasn't got any videos up there as of yet, but I will also try and nag him as well, guys, to make some videos that will be that'll be interesting to you guys and interesting to myself to subscribe to and to watch. Also, guys, I just want to mention that throughout this series of Jamie's WWE Talk Show, you may see me with a possible person, perhaps next week if possible, in the next episode, as I may have someone helping me out doing this talk show every now and again, so it's not just me, so it doesn't just bore you guys. So mix things up a little bit, makes it a bit more interesting. I'm not saying, I don't know whether to tell you the actual person who would be possibly helping me come to do it. I'm not going to tell just yet, folks. I'm going to keep it as a secret. But in the next coming videos, throughout the week, or even going to next week, I will probably tell you then, guys. But otherwise, I'll probably tell you, or it'll be a surprise for you in the next episode, episode 3 for next Friday. So please do stay tuned to the channel. Please do stay tuned to Jamie's WWE Talk Show playlist and episodes, and of course the series is ongoing. If I do end up having to miss a week, I tried my best not to miss a week, folks. I nearly missed this episode out today because I just felt really tired, folks, and it's been a long day. I just nearly couldn't do it, but as you guys, I managed to just do it for you guys, even though I'm quite tired right now, but I managed to do it for you guys. I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, guys, we did it once again for our second episode of Jamie's WWE Talk Show. So yeah, as I said, you will hopefully be seeing me next to me, someone next to me, help me do these talk shows every now and again. It probably won't be every week, but it'd be every certain weeks, just to mix things up a little bit, to make things interesting, and it'd be nice to have two people perhaps doing it and representing Jamie's WWE Talk Show. That'd be pretty cool for me, guys, and perhaps pretty cool for you guys. So yeah, as I say, don't forget to tune in next week for, hopefully, if I shall be doing it, as I know for now, as I do know for now, guys, that I will be doing next week's episode. If I don't, then I shall let you guys know as I will through YouTube. But please do stay tuned to the channel for other content that will be coming up within perhaps the weekend. I mean, tomorrow, guys, I may do some more WWE 2K17 PS3 gameplay matchup series, possibly, guys. So do stay tuned to the channel, because in the next certain days there probably will be some content that I will be uploading, whether in certain things, as I've told you guys on my YouTube, it's about different things. You know, I do bits of like singing, matches on my WWE 2K17 PS3 game, obviously my talk show right here, all sorts of stuff, just to keep you guys interested to my channel. So yeah, do stay tuned to the channel for some upcoming content within the next couple of days. Also, try and please do subscribe to my ASMR Jamie channel, my second channel. Of course, there is a link in the About section on my channel, on this channel, folks. So please do subscribe to that. I will hopefully be doing an next ASMR video. I would have probably done one tonight, folks, but it hopefully happening tomorrow night. If it doesn't happen tomorrow night, then you know, guys, that obviously it hasn't happened. But I will try and let you guys know beforehand, if possible. But yeah, that's all I can think about, guys, for this one. Thanks so much for joining us once again, or should I say thanks for joining me once again, guys, for another episode of Jamie's WWE Talk Show. And this has been episode 2, ticked off the list, and in incredible fashion, guys, as I've been saying a lot throughout this episode. I hope you guys, including my mate Gem237, my mate William Beanie, and my mate Sam Sawyer, and everyone else from my college enjoys this next episode of my talk show. As I said, please do stay tuned to the channel, and until next time, guys, for another episode of Jamie's WWE Talk Show. Until then, guys, take care, and of course you guys know what to do, as I say a lot on my Facebook page. Keep it WWE 2K17 and hashtag keep it WWE 2K17. And of course, folks, don't forget, guys, to subscribe to Jamie's channel. Until then, guys, see you later, guys, and take care, and see you next time, guys, for another episode of Jamie's WWE Talk Show. See you guys. Bye for now.